What's going on?
What up, team?
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Wow,
Oh,
already.
he's better.
Oh, that's cool.
Salute. It's
Cheers.
water.
Yeah.
Holy water.
Holy water.
Okay.
Nombre pater.
I almost muted you right now.
All right, guys. Welcome back. Another epi. So this episode, we're going straight into ratings, right? Is that what we talked about? I
Yeah.
think a little brief before this. Do you want to go first? I don't want to go first on this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do I think about it? Yeah, exactly. It's like, Did I even watch the episode?
Okay.
No, it was a good episode. I give it a 7. Well, more like an 8, actually, if I'm being honest. It did leave us with a lot of like
Another 8. Yeah.
Yeah, it gave us a lot of cliffhangers.
Well, we ended on one.
Yeah, but on various characters. So it really kind of left you with that little thrill of like, okay, what's gonna happen next?
Yeah, that was
Like, oh wait, what's coming?
Yeah.
It kind of kept you at the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
A lot of them were, some of them like closed up and it was anticlimactic, but others kind of we're still kind of seeing if some of our theories that we thought about are going to end up playing out. And then
Well, they shut down the one right away.
well,
She's with Double G. Bro.
well.
Yeah, right away. Right off the
Well,
bat. Let's talk about that.
There's an opportunity. There's an opportunity. We'll touch on base on that one. But yes, I enjoyed it a lot because it really did kind of give that little bit of suspense.
Yeah.
You know, that little bit of like, okay, I want to see more now.
Yeah.
You know, so a solid 8.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with the 7. I was gonna
Oh.
say 6.5. Originally, like
He was
good.
actually going to say 6.7.
I can't do the buzzer thing.
Oh yeah, we banned him.
We blocked the button. Just kidding.
We heard that some of our followers were doing a drinking game with it on Manny's buzzer. But
Yeah, that's a How I Met Your Mother reference, guys. If you don't know, yeah. What did I say? 7? Yeah, I enjoyed it. Like you said, we killed off, I think, maybe that theory for right now about Andrea and Casey. There's some people out there who don't want it. There's some people who want it. I feel like it's a 50-50 pool.
yeah,
And we'll see. I do enjoy the fact that it's funny because so with one of the parts where that horrible CGI, we'll get to that too. That was just ridiculous. That rock avalanche. I think I seen AI.
it was real, dude.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh man. Anyway, they're upside down on the bus, right, or sideways. Help doesn't get there till the end of the episode. Obviously, they're trying to, string us along, for good reason, because we find out with Belle's history a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's funny because that whole part took the whole episode, but for whatever reason, Cal finds Casey within like 20 seconds.
So he's like, I GPSed his phone and I'm gonna go find out what he's doing.
Yeah. And so we know now that one of the inmates, I mean, we knew before, if you guys see the previews ahead of time, we know that he's rocking the Yellowstone embroidery. What is that? He's burned.
He said embroidery.
Yeah. Forgive me. That was the first thing that came to my mind.
We're crocheting now? What the
Yeah, I'm sorry.
They knitted a freaking yellow.
That'd be crazy. I thought that was interesting. Now we know
Branding.
Yeah,
branding. There you go.
Thank you.
It took me that long to figure.
Yeah, that's the first thing that came into my mind. Okay, sorry guys, forgive me. I like that. That was now we get more Yellowstone back into the feel of it. That's cool. They tie us back in. I wanted to say, if we're looking at why they're stretching it now, my mind went to, because every other episode is to be continued. I think they're timing it for Dutton Ranch. I think this has to be a timed release because something might lead up to the fact that Casey I
agree with that.
Yeah.
I feel like there might be like somehow a connection.
Yeah.
Like there might be some lapse
between
it.
Yeah.
Different shows.
And
maybe.
I mean, it might be happening, guys. Like we said, crossover, different networks too, right? I mean, well, Paramount.
Well, maybe not through Peacock, but all the prequels, all the ad ones that are coming through Paramount Plus, I'm pretty sure it's all gonna.
So that's my theory. I know we talked about giving theories out. I gave it out a little early. I think that the timing is we're seeing a lot of to be continueds. So I think that they're gonna tie it somehow, some way. I could be wrong. I mean, another theory I have too, I'm just gonna say because I'm on a roll, is the at the end of it we saw a little clip of what's happening for the next episode, and we talked about possible wedges being driven between the team.
Yeah,
and it looks like Cal and Casey might have one. At the end of this episode, we saw that he caught up to Casey, and I quote him. He says, "What the hell are you doing?"
Do you think he heard him?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
Because you see them, spoiler alert, you see a scene where there's an individual, and then you see Casey with a gun.
Yeah.
And you see Casey react, and then bam, there's Pete. While they were having a conversation.
Yeah.
So
you're asking if he heard Pete.
Yeah. Or Pete heard what
overheard
what Neil Lamb and him were talking about.
Yes. I'm sorry, I thought you meant hurt, like for the next episode.
Oh no, hurt. Sorry, HEARD. Heard.
I was like, you spelled hurt wrong again. Manny, what about you? What's your rating on this one?
This one was, listening to Fonz kind of made me want to jump up in my rating. I gave it a 7 originally. I'm still gonna stick with it. But there are a lot of loose ends that hopefully they can kind of tie in. They did give us another little to be continued, and we'll see what happens with Neil and Casey. And then we'll also see what happens through Double G, like that story, how that could end.
Well, what do you think is going to happen with Neil and Casey?
So, watching as it was playing, I thought he was taking him to the train station through the terrain.
Yeah.
Because obviously he knows the land.
Yeah.
They know how to get there through the street.
Yeah, he was mentioning, like, I know there's only one option that I see, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, I have enough to put away the Duttons to get away for free. But yeah, go on, sorry.
Yeah, so I kind of took it as he was going to the train station, and that could lead to maybe Casey does end up hurting Cal. You know, to protect.
You think Casey would be?
I don't know.
To protect the family name. But hey, here we go in 2 weeks.
Find out.
You got Dutton Ranch. You know, might.
Yeah. What was the other one that you were saying? You said Neil and Casey, and then you said
Double G.
Double G.
Yeah. So what do we think is happening with Double G? One episode left, guys, with Riley Green. So
he's gonna be in one more episode, and the episode is his memoriam.
Dang.
I'm sorry.
See, this is the part we were worried about. Like, they're just gonna bring him in to kill him off, and a lot of people like him as a character, like him as a country artist. I mean, a lot of people who are country artist followers are now watching the show because Riley Green's on it.
I don't think they're gonna kill him though.
You don't think so?
No, I don't see it.
Okay, they either kill him off, or he can't play guitar again.
Well, yeah, I think he's not gonna play guitar.
Like, it's gonna be something. It has to be. It has to be something impactful. You know, it has to be something impactful. Where
why can't he make a full recovery? Why can't he?
Well, think about it.
Well, he's not on respiratory, that's for sure.
Exactly. He's not breathing right. I don't know what third world Medi-Cal, whatever medicine they're doing up in Montana over there for that poor guy.
Oh,
but
wow.
damn, I was like, you're telling me that he's suffering sepsis, he's breathing, and you all have him on. It's just a no.
No, he wasn't suffering sepsis. They said if they did not remove the dying tissue in the lungs, he can get infected and then develop sepsis.
His lungs are malfunctioning. Why didn't you have him a full face mask? 100% O2.
I don't know if they can't intubate.
Well, they wouldn't intubate him because he's still speaking, because there's no problem with his lungs, but you want him to have full oxygen, so you want to cover both nose and mouth.
This is dumb takes, guys. I don't know.
If there's a doctor out there, please explain that process to me. I may be wrong, but, just saying. It makes sense to me. What were we talking about?
Double G,
Double G.
Double G. Okay.
Triple G.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
Well, he dies because there's no need for his character anymore. You know,
Mm-hmm.
or it's something. If they want to string him along, then it has to be something impactful where he has to lead to a road of recovery. And we know as of from the very beginning that once he stopped being a SEAL,
Yeah.
you know, he kind of went into like, oh, I play at bars, I play at stadiums, I do these, you know, shows here and there, I play the guitar, and that's how he's been his livelihood for a bit. He finally met up with Casey. Now he's working in Casey's ranch. But, you know, that's not, you know, that's it. What else could there be? You know, and I feel like him not being able to play anymore might kind of put him in that kind of that perfect scenario of like, okay, well, let me find this road of recovery. Let me try to find something else meaningful to do with my life after, you know, losing out on the SEALs and now not being able to play music.
Yeah,
And it just occurred to me, we're watching an actual country artist here.
Yeah.
Right. Scheduling is a big issue.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just think, okay, maybe they put him in a medical induced coma, and then he comes back next season.
Yeah, like
for whatever amount of episodes he can film. Here coming up soon for the fall. But I mean, he's not going to be a full time character. You know the way.
You never know. Well, I mean, you have those. You do have those, you know, singers and band people that once in a while.
I guess it just depends how long.
I mean, look at Hannah Montana.
Good one.
I guess it just depends on how long it takes him to film the next season.
Yeah,
Maybe.
and I think going off that, what Manny said was going along with my theory too. Is what I was saying, like because he mentions his fourth, he saw what's his name? Starts with an R. Rourke. Okay, so he talks about seeing Rourke, and then he kind of just passes out. So maybe you're right. He does go into a coma, and then goes into what I said during the episode, where they pull a whole Max, where Stranger Things, and he just goes asleep for basically a season and graduates high school.
Yeah. He's married to Andrea all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, and that could be the opening because Andrea could leave. Okay, well, Dolly's back in the picture too, guys. Let's not forget about that. And it seems like Casey's.
What was her name? Dolly?
Dolly Weaver.
The Weaver daughter, the blonde.
Dolly.
Was it Dolly?
It's Dolly.
It's Dolly. We did this last episode, 3 episodes ago.
Sure.
The Weaver girl, guys.
The
if
Weaver
we're wrong.
girl.
Also, correction. It's not Tim Dimmadome. It's Doug Dimmadome. I've been
Listen. You believe what you wanted to believe. That's okay. He had a Mandela effect. It's
Everybody
fine.
gets. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm in the wrong timeline. I think at this point. Last time I was podcasting, I think it was Manny sitting there, and you were over there.
I'm an illusion.
That's true. You're still AI.
I'm made up.
So yeah, and then we find out about. So yeah, Casey's love interest might go either or. We know more about. What's his name? Oh my God. Oh, the guy who's on the res. But he's
Miles.
I always forget his name. With the daughter, that's going to continue. They're going to go out on a date. And then catching up.
Dancing.
Yeah, they're going dancing. And then you have Belle's history too. Now we're finding out a little bit more. Every time I feel like more and more episodes. Like you didn't like the beginning part of it, which makes sense because they've been building up more and more.
You know, and I will admit, I am loving this character development of Belle more and more. Because we already knew that she had some sort of history, some sort of past or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And now we kind of figure out like, well, she has a dead dad. She has a mom that's in jail. She actually comes from a wealthy family. And at the age of 17, all of this came crashing down because between the mom and the dad,
Yeah.
they messed up hundreds of lives of people in Montana.
On the mine.
Yeah. You know, and then she's trying to back away from that, and her kind of what's the word, retribution, or you know, kind of to like make up for what was done by her family.
Yeah.
Was like, okay, maybe if I can help put away as many bad people, we'll kind of compensate for all the many lives that were lost in Montana. So we're getting this better image of who Belle is and why she is where she's at.
Yeah.
I enjoy that very, very much.
Yeah.
And it brings a little bit more understanding of her character of like, why do we see her as such a, she's the pretty girl, the very, very proper, very.
But she's a Montanian, so
exactly. So at the same, that's what I'm telling you. Like from the very get go, I was like, when I saw her, I'm like, your character belongs on the ranch, with some boots. You're bossing people around, something. I was like, I don't see why you're a gunslinger. And now all of a sudden, I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, because it's not fitting for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's understandable of like why she did.
Yeah.
Why she chose that kind of career path. Andrea, we knew from the very get-go is because of her father. Miles, we knew from the beginning too, because he wants to help out the res. So everyone had like a reason of why they were there. Belle was kind of just like,
there you go. Yeah.
Why hers took like a while to get there. Now that we got there, it's like, oh, okay, it makes sense.
Yeah, now full circle.
Yes.
Hearing where your thought process comes from, that actually makes a lot more sense. So, okay. No, snaps to you, dude. That was that. Well put. I didn't think you had it.
Oh, wow. I got.
Yeah.
Manny never snaps, guys. I feel very honored.
But I will say that, well put together, Fonz. I didn't think you had a reason. I thought you just hated her.
No, I don't. Okay, first of all.
Hate's a strong word, guys. Kids.
Kids. Hate's is a strong word. It is approved.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, this episode was a little bit weird. I mean, we have a lot to talk about, but we also kind of don't. Like, it's just, it kind of leaves us in a point again where it's all speculation.
Well, and I think that's what makes this episode
meaningful
and fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I give it an 8, because it does give us this opportunity of like, okay, well, where they're going to go next.
Like Goosebumps again? We're going back to the Goosebumps stories?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like, where is Miles' relationship with Pete's daughter going to go?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's now room for us to create kind of that theory, or that kind of, see, like, do we see them going for the distance? Do we see them just like, a couple of months and that's it?
Oh, and Cal gave his approval.
Yeah.
Cal gave his approval.
Him his approval.
We still don't know what's going on, what's wrong with Cal.
Yeah. True.
So he's still trying to adapt to his new scenario, and we're seeing him he has something health related.
Mm-hmm.
We're assuming he has his love interest with Belle. He has his daughter. Now he has his daughter's boyfriend, and now he has a job. Now he has a pass from Double G.
There you go.
And now he has his relationship with Casey. So Pete's character right now is going, there is like 15 paths that it can take.
Yeah.
He's everywhere and everything all at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And that's what I really enjoyed about this episode, because it really gets us thinking of like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
What could be next? Who is next?
Yeah, and I like that because...
Who's the next one to die?
I like that because Cal goes in and rushes over to Double G. He's like, what's the update? Well, I didn't think you cared because you wouldn't even share a drink with him.
Exactly.
Which is wild because that goes a long way.
And picking back from that, when Double G passes out, and leaves that kind of like Casey kind of like, well, what are you sorry about?
Yeah.
And he just knocks out.
Yeah.
Kind of gives you the impression of like, okay, well, maybe Double G deserved it. Casey probably doesn't know the full story of why Double G's trident.
Yeah. But then he used another word.
A bird?
Bird. Say bird when he removed a bird.
Yeah.
First time I've heard it referred to as that, but Casey did say the bird.
Yeah.
We'll follow up on that.
And then go ahead. Did you have more to say?
No, but that kind of leaves me in thinking of like, okay, maybe there's something that Casey doesn't know about what went down.
Yeah.
And maybe Pete is trying to protect.
Yeah. No, I think so too, because he even tells Casey that, I brought him up from the ground up. I recruited him. He said he went through buds with him. Is that what he said, Manny?
Yeah, buds.
Okay, yeah. So he
developed him.
Yeah.
He had his career set for him to be, the A1 in SEALs, I guess. I don't know how that works, but somebody correct me.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, and then Casey's like, until you took it all away, and Cal just, every time that Casey like pushes on Pete just shuts down.
Yeah.
Doesn't continue, doesn't bring forth any other information, doesn't say anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And with Double G kind of thinking, oh, I see Rourke, I think I'm passing out, I think I'm not going to make it this time, this is it.
Yeah.
Tell him, Ice, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know? So it really kind of makes you think like, oh, who's protecting who?
Yeah.
What's really going on?
Yeah.
You know? And we already know that Pete is really good at harboring his emotions and harboring, you know, his ideas and his thoughts and everything in the interest of others.
Correct.
Never in his personal or in a narcissistic way of like, oh, this is just me. It's more of like, no, I'm holding on to this information because it's information that honestly would affect many.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I rather just know this and me be the only one to bear this weight and be done with it.
Yeah.
You know? So it speaks a lot about his character, and I like that.
Yeah. I mean, man, do I bump my rating up?
And then I took a quick look right now. So the trident pin is an actual bird
Oh.
clawing on to the trident sideways. So it's got the wings, and it looks like it has an old school single shot gun, like from World War II or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has an anchor at the bottom for the Navy.
Damn.
But it is a bird holding on to all that.
So that's cool.
So you took the bird. Okay.
Yeah. It's clicking now, guys.
But you guys see what I'm saying? Why this episode? The reason why I don't give it a perfect 10 or the reason why I don't give it like a perfect 9, is because I feel like it there was a lot happening, and I feel like it was a little too disorganized, maybe.
Yeah.
So the storylines weren't all cohesive, but what I did enjoy is that they kind of just put everything on the table, and it was kind of like a buffet for thought.
Yeah.
Because you see now there's also Casey and Dolly.
Yeah.
Dolly's still sticking with them. You see that whole scene of Dolly, Andrea, Casey, and Double G.
Yeah.
All encountering themselves in the morning.
You guys thought she stayed the night with him.
Yeah. Dude, the mislead, right?
Yeah.
The misdirect. We're like, oh, you're still here? I thought we'd have left. Well,
Yeah.
da 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 da. And then we find out it's been 2 weeks. And we're like, what? And then we see Double G and we're like, oh, that was not what we thought.
Mm-hmm.
Of course not.
But I mean, that could also be a tease.
Yeah.
One door open, one door closes, a window opens. She's already in the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So,
True.
and then there's Dolly like, oh, who's
this?
Who's this?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you have another person here.
Yeah.
What a coincidence. Aren't you a caring person taking on everyone in your own space?
Yeah.
So that's what I really enjoyed about this episode is that it's just a buffet of possibilities.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And being that it's already towards the end of it, I can see why they're extending it for a second season because yes, I need to know.
Yeah, because I need to know if she finished that cake or not.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. Did she make
Six.
for 6 people and a Weaver girl? So 7?
Maybe. I want to shift gears. Talking about Dutton Ranch.
Dutton Ranch.
We got news this week that someone got fired, right, Maddie?
Chad Feehan.
Okay.
Who?
Creator and showrunner.
Yeah, I guess he didn't get along with some of the actors we're all talking about, right? Cole Hauser and
Kelly Riley.
Kelly Riley. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what to get from that. What does that mean for the story? I will share a fun fact that if you guys watched The Madison and really enjoyed it, that one was directed, all 6 episodes, by, Alexandra. Oh my gosh. Voros. Christina Alexandra Voros. Did I get that right?
Yeah, I think you did, yeah. I'll check it right now.
Oh man, it's somewhere in here. I had to look through. Yeah, I had to look through.
Slow cut.
Yeah. She filmed all 6 episodes of The Madison. If you guys don't know, she also directed the first 2 episodes of Dutton Ranch.
Oh.
Yeah, and we're getting 2 episodes on May 15th, guys, on the premiere. Hopefully I'm right, because I swear I looked that up like 7 times this week to double check that that's still going on. And she has another episode. I don't remember if it's number 6, 9, or 3.
Why do you think they're doing a 2-episode release?
I think it, like I said, it might have something to do with this episode or this one leading to it. But if not, it might be leading in competition to them, because I don't know how Taylor Sheridan is going to really like. His name's on this, but we don't get the feel of him. I mean, he's just an executive producer, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think he partakes in any of the writing. I think there was another writer I forgot to mention about that is also in Dutton Ranch.
The writer that got fired, was he also in Yellowstone?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was part of Yellowstone.
He was
too.
part of Yellowstone.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So that, like I said, I don't know what that means for the story. They already, as far as I know, they already finished the first season.
Yes.
Okay, so, and then we have a little more insight look into the first season of Dutton Ranch, our first episode of Dutton Ranch, and how, John, right? John, my God, John, like my names, man, my names are slipping my mind right now. John Dutton, okay.
John, Cole, Beth.
Yeah. Well, I was naming
Hunter.
real names, but John is getting memorialized with the hat, right? So
Yeah, his cowboy hat.
yeah, and I think he the actor himself. Why can't I think of his name?
Kevin?
Kevin Costner. Thank you. See, I don't know what's happening today,
Yeah, that's okay.
but I'm getting the stories right.
Yeah. You're on the right track.
Okay,
I'm following. We're
so-
following.
What I heard was actually that Kevin Costner had actually just finished a movie or filmed a movie, and he was doing it, I believe, in Texas, and Taylor Sheridan had already used a bunch of the cattle for Paramount, and he needed cattle to use, and apparently he needed to either ask Taylor Sheridan, or there was some beef around there about like him not being able to use certain cattle. Because if you guys don't know, Taylor Sheridan bought a ranch. He's monetized the crap out of everything.
Yeah.
And Paramount has to charge, I think, $20 per head or $50 per head of cattle that are shown on screen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then on top of that, he's training horses and actors and whatnot.
Save a cow.
Yeah.
For 3 pennies a day, you can save Betsy.
We're going to see him on the arms of an angel.
In the arms.
This is why we don't take Fonz to karaoke, because you heard that.
So I think the show that Kevin Costner was filming is called Horizon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
And now it's currently they're filming chapter 3.
Okay.
The last one that
That's
came
right.
out was chapter 2 in 2024.
Yeah. So, like I said, I was thinking that was the case where there was some interaction that they had, and they,
Yeah, it's coming back to me. It was Kevin Costner started doing that show as a response after him leaving Yellowstone.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like his version of, continuing on the persona,
Yeah.
but, in his own setting.
What network is that on? Do you know, Manny? Quick search.
Where did I
Peacock?
see it?
Apple?
I think it was on demand on something. I'll check.
Yeah.
Prime?
Did I see it on Netflix? Where did I watch
No.
it on?
I don't think so.
Maybe Peacock.
Mm.
Probably Peacock.
All right. Well,
We'll figure that one out.
yeah, Manny's going to do a quick search on that one. But like I said, more movies are popping up. I mean, I sent you guys another one. Resident Evil looks really good.
Yep. Resident Evil. And which is the one that Call of Duty? Is that the one that Taylor
Yeah,
Sheridan?
that one's going to come out in 2027, I believe.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so he's taking the reins on that one, which is going to be crazy.
I'll finally understand you gamers in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Put it in a movie for me so I can watch it.
Yeah. I mean, there's going to be a lot of other things coming up. We just saw Devil Wears Prada too. If you guys haven't caught that.
Florals.
Oh, so good. Such a good episode movie. My God, it blew everything out of. I think they tripled already what they spent on the movie on just the first 2 days, or just this weekend on box.
I was reading. Well, yeah, it premiered tonight, and
Tonight's Sunday.
Friday.
Friday. Sorry. Whoa. Yeah, so it premiered on Friday. So I think for the weekend they've already. I don't know if they tripled what they were expecting or something, but they definitely like doubled from what their expected gross was going to be.
Yeah.
And so it's
And
doing
then
good.
and then one of the biggest titles that I've seen, I was waiting for to see was how check out Devil Wears Prada 2. See how they accomplish what Freaky Year Friday couldn't do.
Oh,
And that was sad to say. We love those actors or actress, Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay. My God,
Lohan.
Lohan. I was thinking, I was gonna say Lindsay Horan. Yeah, I know. I was like, nope, that's not right. Lindsay Lohan, yeah. And I saw like 10 minutes of that movie, and I was like, this is not gonna be good. Sorry, I had to stop. Forgive me.
No, but honestly, is one of the things that we were talking about, that
Yeah.
when it comes to sequel movies, like this movie actually did the
Mhm.
job of like what we want sequels to be.
Yeah, and let's not ruin it, because if people haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil that one. It's a
Go
good
watch
movie.
it. Definitely
Go watch
it.
Go watch it. Great movie. It got a 9 out of 10 for us on an average 8.75.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't have anything else to say about this episode. Dutton Ranch. You guys have anything else to talk about?
No. Just excited to start watching Dutton Ranch and see Beth and Rip.
Landman's coming out too.
Landman, that one's also going to be an interesting one. Oh, Landman's going to be so great.
Yeah, Frisco King's in already production, so we have a lot of things moving. We don't know, guys, if we're going to take a break on this next one. It might not be a Monday release. It might be. I'm going to try my best. But it's Mother's Day, guys.
Yeah, we got Mother's Day. We got to
So-
celebrate our mamas.
Yeah, we'll have to watch it on our own, but we will figure out a way to do it. And the next week's going to be a harder week anyway, because the week after that it's going to be harder, because we have 2 episodes to cover of Marshals and 2 episodes to cover of Dutton Ranch. We might just merge one and call it a day, an hour episode. I don't know.
The following weekend we'll be busy with
Moms.
Yeah.
So happy Mother's Day, guys. To
Yeah.
whoever. Happy
Whoever-
early Mother's Day.
To all who celebrate.
To all who celebrate.
Correct. Thank you, Manny. On that note, I got nothing else to say, guys.
No, I'm good too.
Good.
Same.
All right.
All right.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said,
Have a great time.
peace out. Do your hearts.
Oh, heart.
All right, guys. We'll see you.
All right.
Peace out.
Later.
Later.